Hi, this is Ed Castine, and as you can see, I'm at Third Baptist Church in San Francisco, where the famous Reverend Amos Brown preaches. Right now, in the background, it's pre-show, and basically, it's just a gathering where we can all can communicate and socialize and eat and drink our beverages before the screening. So, how did you get involved with this project?
A friend of mine named Jim Zarneski has produced a lot of movies, particularly two Oscar award-winning movies with Michael Moore, Bowling for Columbine and Fahrenheit 9/11. He's a good friend of mine. Asked me, the project came to him by the directors, Dan Sturman and Bill Gutentag, and he asked me if I wanted to help him find the money, the financing to get this film made. I was really interested in the material. I've been working in music video actually with a lot of recording artists for many years, and it was really compelling to me the idea of working with this material from the civil rights movement that I was very familiar with, but then adding young artists, recording artists, to the picture to bring kids to this material, to this period of time that they might otherwise not be interested in, the civil rights movement.
Okay. So, what other projects have you been involved in prior to this?
This is actually the first feature-length documentary film I've ever been involved with. I actually am a producer I run a video department at a record label, and I work on music videos with a lot of recording artists. That's actually what I do. I actually work for Universal Motown, and I run the video department. I've worked with a lot of different recording artists, making a lot of classic and award-winning music videos over many years.
Definitely.
So this is my first foray into the feature film world.
Let's go, and I'm with Public Defender, Mr. Adachi.
Jeff Adachi. Hey, it's great being here.
Thank you. Thanks. All right. Well, first, this interview might be broadcasted nationally.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that you can tell the national public about yourself, Mr. Adachi, what would it be?
Yeah. Oh, look here?
Yeah.
Okay. I think one of the greatest challenges that this country has now is making sure that all people, poor, middle class, are taken care of. Yep. And part of the mission of the Public Defender's Office is to make sure that people's rights are not trampled over. So I think in this time, particularly given the economic state of things, we have to make sure that our institutions are protected.
So tonight they're screening Danny Glover's new screen. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, I was a little kid in the 60s, so I didn't grow up, knowing or attending, the civil rights protests and demonstrations. And so I became an activist much later. And so I'm really looking forward to some of the footage and the music of the times. As you know, the 60s and 70s had some of the greatest music. And I understand that this film is both about the music, which is the soul, and the politics of the 60s. And I think it's an important thing for everyone to see.
Right. All right. Mr. Adachi, I thank you for your time.
Okay.
And it's been a pleasure.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Is that all
I'm
right?
here right now with the legendary Danny Glover. How's it going, Danny?
What's happening? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. I'm glad to be here.
Good.
All right. So tonight is your screening of your film.
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to?
Well, I'm certainly one of the things that you do when you do a project, any film, you want people to enjoy it. You want the people to come out with something from the project, something from the film, and I think that we have a wonderful audience. This is very special to me because it's Third Baptist Church, and I've had a long relationship with Third Baptist Church. So that's really good. It's very good.
All right. Over the past week, I've been researching you, and I read that your first film was Escape from Alcatraz.
Escape from Alcatraz.
And I think that was 79.
So
31 years in the business.
Yeah.
What has allowed you longevity as a black African-American male actor?
If I'd had to answer, I'd bottle it and I'd take it up and then I'd find some way in which I can get it to other people. But I think we all. I'm a working actor. Right. I'm considered a character actor. I'm a working actor, and I've been very fortunate, Okay. And that's what happens in this business. Right. You get very fortunate.
All right. Lastly, Danny, I'd like to ask you, what, if anything, would you tell to the young people today who aspire to be actors or actresses?
Well, I think one of the things is to kind of find what's important for you to tell your story. Right. And if anything else, your story, if your story is something that's going to resonate with people. I think you're going to be successful. And don't think of it as a long distance run. It's not just one doing one thing. It's a long distance run. All right, then, man.
All right, thank you for the time.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right. That was me live with Danny Glover. We're here at Third Baptist Church in San Francisco, and the atmosphere is pretty ecstatic. I'm having a great time here, and I never knew Danny Glover was so big in person. He's a giant. All right.